If you thought both of Nebraska's home state starters were from big cities like Lincoln or Omaha, you'd be wrong. In recent years, Nebraska's talent seems to be coming from the smaller Nebraska towns. In the case of Jordan Hooper and Emily Cady, those towns being Alliance and Seward.
Western Nebraska never really gets mentioned because some people don't even think it's part of the state, but it is.
With their play on the court, Hooper is making Western Nebraska hard to ignore. The sophomore leads the Huskers in every offensive category and is second in the Big Ten in rebounding and scoring. A new face in the Huskers starting lineup is freshman Emily Cady.
I didn't know coming in if I was gonna play or not, but I just came in knowing that I had to work really hard.
So far, the hard work has paid off. The three-time Class B state champion is second only to Lindsey Moore in minutes played so far this season and is tied for third on the team in points scored. Teammate Jordan Hooper is glad she's a Husker.
I think she's a really, really smart basketball player. I think she knows exactly what to do. She knows our system really well.
Unless you're watching real closely, you don't appreciate all that she does. Very unselfish, just wants to win. She could care less if she scores or not. And to get a team full of kids like that, you're going to be successful.
Both being from Class B schools, the now teammates met during the state tournament in 2009. Emily will gladly fill you in on who won that game.
Yeah, they beat us pretty bad.
We had 4 people on her. So.
All jokes aside, Cady is more than happy to be teammates with the sophomore from Alliance.
If I throw some weird pass to her and it's getting deflected, she'll somehow grab it and score off of it. And I'm just thank you for grabbing that ball so I don't get in trouble.
Coming from smaller towns, both girls are in the spotlight, especially when they go back home.
Little girls will be on Facebook and they'll message me and be like, I'm gonna come to your game, I'm gonna make you a poster and all this kind of stuff. It's really sweet.
I go to Pizza Hut, and one year I was just sitting there and they kept staring at me and their parents were they'd like an autograph, and I was that's fine.
Last summer, the Huskers went on an 11-day tour to Scandinavia and played 4 games against foreign clubs. The trip was an experience for both Nebraska girls.
Honestly, I never thought I'd leave the state of Nebraska when I was younger.
I've never been on a plane, you have to sleep on a plane overnight, and I've never done that. I don't know. They thought it was weird.
Playing collegiate basketball in their home state has worked out quite well for these two Huskers. Jordan Hooper speaks for both girls on their decision to play at Nebraska.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been probably the greatest experience so far in my whole life.
With a 10-1 record, Nebraska is off to its second-best start in school history, led by 2 hometown girls whose journeys are just beginning.